AITA. For breastfeeding my son around my father-in-law, despite him getting upset. I, 23F, recently had my first child and have been breastfeeding. I don't use a cover because my baby doesn't like it. My husband's parents have commented in the past about my breastfeeding, saying I don't need to be doing it in public, distracting, and showing myself to people other than my husband, because I can wait until I can do it privately at home. The issue recently happened when my FIL came over to visit. He made a comment to my husband that I managed to overhear about how my top was showing too much. I did notice him glancing a few times. I wasn't wearing anything revealing really, just a normal top, but I do have a bigger chest, and a little skin was visible. I know my husband's parents don't like me nursing around them or near them. My husband's asked me previously if I could do it in my room, to not cause a fuss when they're over. I was nursing in my room upstairs that day, but I was getting a little tired. I haven't been getting much sleep, taking care of my baby, constantly going upstairs, and my baby was hungry. They were all busy outside, and I was in the living room alone. Nobody was there, and I started, but then my FIL came back into the room after coming back in the house, and looked right at me, and huffed a little. My husband and MIL followed him into the room, and she said, "You don't have to do that here, do you?" To which I didn't really know how to respond. My FIL, who moved more into the room in front of me, and was looking right at my chest, muttered under his breath, "I'll just start walking around with my junk out, huh?" My MIL told me to take it to my room, so her husband didn't have to see it all hanging out, and she motioned to her chest. I was just looking back at them, not knowing what to say. I kind of froze, and just continued breastfeeding my son. And they just stood there watching like they were expecting me to move, and I just felt exposed and shy, wishing I had just done it in my room. My husband got them to calm down, and eventually his parents left the room with a little huff. My husband went and got me a glass of water. It got a little awkward after that. I'm not really confrontational, and for the rest of that day until they left, I just went to my room quietly to do it. They've commented like this before, and it's hurt my confidence, for example, in breastfeeding in public. I really didn't mean anything and was just trying to feed my son. AITA?